And Young Buzz, welcome back to the channel where we dive into everything K-pop, idols, and all the behind-the-scenes stories that make us love them even more. Today, we're going to talk about ENHYPEN's youngest, but one of the most powerful members, Nikki. And let me just say this right away, if you're a Nikitti, you already know we're about to uncover why this guy is considered a dance prodigy, a rising star, and honestly, someone who might just redefine what it means to be an idol. So, let's get into it. Nikki's real name is Nishimura Riki. He was born on December 9th, 2005, which makes him a Sagittarius. And you know what they say about Sagittariuses? They're adventurous, independent, and full of energy. And that matches Nikki so well. He's always pushing himself, exploring new things, and of course, dominating the stage. He's also the Maknae of ENHYPEN, which means he's the youngest, but let's be real, when he performs, he doesn't feel like the youngest at all. He's got this stage presence that can match even the most experienced idols. One of the most fascinating things about Nikki is how early he started dancing. Imagine this. At just 3 years old, he was already dancing to Michael Jackson DVDs all by himself. By the age of 5, he was in a dance academy learning jazz and ballet. Like, what were we doing at 5 years old? Probably playing with toys, right? Meanwhile, Nikki was laying the foundation for becoming one of the best dancers of his generation. And because of this, he earned the nickname Little Michael Jackson. Honestly, I don't think there could be a bigger compliment for a dancer. What do you guys think? Do you see the Michael Jackson influence in his style? But here's the wild part. He trained for only 8 months before joining I-LAND. Just 8 months. And yet, he impressed everyone so much that he earned 4th place in the finals with over 1 million votes. On top of that, he was named the best dancer in I-LAND. That's not just fan bias either. We're talking about BTS's J-Hope, 17's The 8, Big Hit's legendary choreographer Sun Sung-dok, and so many others praising his dancing. Like when you have J-Hope saying you're good, you know you're not just good, you're phenomenal. And remember his performance of Super M's Jopping on the first episode of I-LAND? That stage was insane. The power, the confidence, the moves. It didn't look like a trainee with less than a year of training. It looked like a seasoned idol. That's when people really started paying attention to him. Now, one of the things I find so unique about Nikki is how fast he learns choreography. He can memorize a full routine in just 10 minutes. 10 minutes! Most people can't even learn a TikTok dance in that time. And this skill is why he's often praised as ENHYPEN's dance machine. But what I love about his dancing is that it's not just technically sharp, it's expressive. You can tell he's living his motto, dance is life. Speaking of dance, Nikki's most precious item is actually his pair of dance shoes. That shows you how much this art means to him. And it's not just about the performance aspect, it's his entire identity. If he had to describe himself in 3 words, he said absorptive, dance, and concentration. That's such a powerful combination, absorbing new things quickly, focusing deeply, and centering it all around his passion for dance. But Nikki isn't only about the stage. He's also just a teenager with interests and quirks. He loves soccer, movies, and his favorite food is dumplings, which he even calls his soul food. He also has a dog named Bisco, which I think makes him instantly 10 times more relatable to all of us pet lovers. But then, he also has this side where he doesn't like waking up early or bugs. Like, tell me that's not the most relatable thing ever. What's even more interesting is his MBTI. It has shifted a few times, from ENTJ to ENTP to ESFP, and now it's INTJ. That's actually pretty fascinating because INTJs are known for being strategic, independent thinkers. Combine that with his dance genius, and it makes total sense. He's someone who not only performs, but thinks critically about how he performs. And we can't forget his nicknames, Super Dancer, and of course, Little Michael Jackson. But I think his real charm is in what fans call his opposite charms. On stage, he's powerful, serious, and intense. Off stage, he's playful, goofy, and very much the Maknae who likes to tease the older members. That duality is what makes people fall for him. I also want to point out how close Nikki is to Jungwon. Since they're the closest in age, they naturally gravitate toward each other. Fans even say their dynamic feels like brothers, which is adorable. And I feel like this bond is so important because being a Maknae, especially as a foreign member, can be tough. Having someone close in age probably made it easier for him to adjust and find comfort within the group. And here's something fun. People have said Nikki looks like the male version of Jung Ho-yeon from Squid Game. I don't know about you guys, but I can actually see it. What do you think? Do you see the resemblance? Another thing that really stands out about Nikki is how disciplined he is, especially for someone so young. He's left-handed, can play the piano, and has a natural ability to pick up complex choreography almost instantly. That combination of natural talent and hard work is exactly why he's earned respect, not only from fans, but also from top idols like J-Hope and The 8. And honestly, I think that's something a lot of people don't fully appreciate. How many idols can be this young and still perform with such precision, expression, and maturity? Nikki also has this really cool versatility. He's best known for hip-hop, but he started learning jazz and ballet at a very young age. This foundation gives him such fluidity in his movements. It's why when you watch him perform, even the most complicated routines look effortless. He makes it look fun, he makes it look artistic, and he makes it look like he's telling a story through every step. And that's why people call him ENHYPEN's super dancer. It's not an exaggeration. Off stage, Nikki has a softer, more relatable side. He loves things like golden fish bread, sushi, and sleeping. He has a playful personality with the other members, especially Hee-sung, showing that while he's serious about his craft, he's also a fun and approachable friend. And I feel like that's what makes him so beloved by Nikitties. He's talented, but also genuinely likable and down to earth. Another interesting fact, Nikki wants to touch people's hearts with his performances. He's already achieving that with fans worldwide, but he's thinking big. He dreams of having a concert or fan meeting after debut, and one day performing on the Billboard stage. That's some serious ambition for a teenager, and it shows his mindset isn't just about being good, it's about leaving a legacy. And let's talk about his visuals for a second. Nikki was ranked 4th in the 100 most handsome faces in 2024 polls, which is no small feat. Fans also say he has a resemblance to Jung Ho-yeon, which adds to that striking, unique presence. But it's not just about being handsome. It's how he carries himself, how he performs, and how he connects with fans that really make him stand out. His favorite color is black, and his favorite season is spring, which I think is kind of poetic. Black shows elegance and strength. Spring represents growth and new beginnings, both qualities that suit Nikki perfectly. And let's not forget his favorite ice cream flavor, mint chocolate. You know, now we have Sunu and Nikki both loving mint chocolate. It's a must-try for Nikitties, apparently. He also has some cute personal quirks. For example, he has connected moles on his back, which fans have noticed and found adorable. And he's got a dog named Bisco, adding a soft, personal side to his public persona. Little details like these make fans feel closer to him. They're not just watching an idol, they're seeing someone real. And here's a discussion point for you all. Nikki is from Japan and is the only Japanese member in ENHYPEN. How do you think being a foreign member affects his experience and dynamic in the group? Personally, I think it makes him even more impressive. Not only does he have to navigate being the youngest, but he also bridges cultural and language differences, all while standing out as a world-class performer. Now, before we wrap up, I want to highlight something that I think really defines Nikki, his motto, "Dance is life." Everything we've talked about today, his discipline, his stage presence, his growth, and even his playful personality, all ties back to this idea. He's not just dancing because it's fun, he's dancing because it's who he is. And that authenticity is what makes fans fall in love with him. So what do you guys think? Are you already a Nikitty, or is Nikki converting you right now? What's your favorite Nikki moment or performance? And of course, do you agree that he deserves even more recognition for his dance skills and stage presence? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments. Let's make this a full-on discussion about the amazing talent that is Nikki. Alright guys, that's it for today's deep dive into Nikki's profile, personality, and everything that makes him so special. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, idol profiles, behind-the-scenes facts, and fan discussions, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. This has been Anyang Buzz, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep dancing, keep loving, and as always, stay tuned for more K-pop deep dives.